Since 2006, America's Got Talent has turned ordinary people into overnight sensations. Some soared to stardom in Las Vegas, others faced devastating health battles, and a few disappeared from the public eye completely. Today, we're catching up with every winner to discover what life looks like after winning America's biggest talent show. Bianca Ryan. At 11 years old, Bianca Ryan became the very first winner of America's Got Talent in 2006. Her powerful voice blew everyone away, especially the judges. When she sang, "And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going." From Dreamgirls, even Simon Cowell, known for being harsh, said she might be one of the best singers he had ever heard. After winning, Bianca released her first album, and everyone thought she was on her way to becoming a huge star. But things didn't go as planned. Bianca ran into serious health problems that almost ended her singing career. By the time she was 22, she needed 2 surgeries on her vocal cords and another surgery to fix a health issue that could have turned into cancer. Doctors even told her she might never sing again because one of her vocal cords was paralyzed. For Bianca, this was heartbreaking. Singing was everything to her, and losing it felt like losing who she was. She said it was like disappearing while everyone forgot about her. Still, Bianca didn't give up. After a long recovery, she made her comeback in 2019 with new music. Her EP, The Reintroduction, Part 1, showed the world that she wasn't giving up. She also released a music video for her song, They Wanna Be Us Now, which included Merrick Hanna, another AGT contestant. That same year, Bianca returned to the AGT stage for America's Got Talent, The Champions. Her emotional performance of Say Something earned her a standing ovation. Simon Cowell even thanked her for helping make the show a success, saying her original win helped build the AGT brand. Fator. Terry Fator, the winner of Season 2 in 2007, is one of the most successful AGT contestants ever. He's a ventriloquist who can sing, tell jokes, and even do spot-on impressions of famous people, all with his puppets. After winning, Terry landed an unbelievable $100 million deal for a residency at the Mirage in Las Vegas. This was a huge deal, especially for a ventriloquist. His show became a hit and ran for 11 years, with Terry performing for over 2.5 million people. Terry's act stood out because it wasn't just ventriloquism. He brought his puppets to life with unique personalities and voices. Fans loved characters like Winston the Turtle and Emma Taylor. Each puppet brought something special to the show, and Terry's ability to mix comedy and music kept audiences coming back. In 2019, Terry decided to leave the Mirage, but he wasn't done with Vegas. He moved to a new venue, the New York Hotel and Casino, just before the pandemic hit. When live shows paused, Terry found new ways to connect with fans by doing virtual performances. By 2024, Terry was back with a brand new show at the Strat Hotel and Casino. His latest act, One Man, 100 Voices, 1,000 Laughs, features music, comedy, and puppets performing songs by artists like Elvis Presley and Taylor Swift. Terry also started touring again, bringing his Vegas-style show to fans across the country. Neil E. Boyd. Neil's story is one of hope and heartbreak. Growing up in poverty, life was tough, but Neil found joy in singing opera. His love for music and his powerful voice led him to compete in America's Got Talent in 2008. Neil's story and talent won the hearts of millions, and he became the champion of Season 3. His win changed his life overnight. After the show, Neil's career took off. He released an album called My American Dream in 2009, and it became a big success. He even got to perform for 4 U.S. presidents, something very few people achieve. Back home, Neil was loved so much that people called him the voice of Missouri. But his life was not always easy. In 2017, Neil had a terrible car accident that left him with serious injuries. His hip was shattered, and he couldn't move the way he used to. This made it hard for him to perform. Still, Neil stayed hopeful. In May 2018, he told fans he was planning a new album and wanted to make his voice stronger. Sadly, he didn't get the chance. A month later, on June 10, 2018, Neil passed away at just 42 years old. He had heart, kidney, and liver problems, made worse by his injuries and health struggles. Neil's life reminds us of how quickly things can change, but his story will always inspire. Kevin Skinner. Kevin Skinner's journey was a real underdog story. He loved country music and decided to audition for America's Got Talent in 2009. His first performance, singing Garth Brooks' If Tomorrow Never Comes, was raw and emotional. Kevin's voice wasn't perfect, but his heart was in every word. People connected with him instantly. Kevin kept winning over the judges and the audience. In the semifinals, he sang Always on My Mind, and it moved Judge Piers Morgan to tears. On September 16, 2009, Kevin surprised everyone by winning Season 4 of AGT. Some people thought opera singer Barbara Padilla would win, but Kevin's honesty and simple charm made him the fan favorite. After winning, Kevin enjoyed a brief time in the spotlight. He appeared on popular shows like The Tonight Show and The Ellen DeGeneres Show. In 2010, he released an album called Long Ride. It didn't become a huge hit, but it showed his love for music. After that, Kevin slowly stepped out of the public eye. These days, Kevin stays very private, and there is no update about his life. Michael Grimm. Michael Grimm's life changed forever in 2010 when he won America's Got Talent. His soulful voice touched millions of hearts, and his prize of $1 million seemed like a dream come true. Winning the show gave him incredible opportunities. He toured across the country as part of the first AGT national tour, singing for cheering crowds. Then he went on to perform with music legends like Stevie Nicks and Hart, singing for massive audiences of 20,000 people. By 2011, he released his first major album, teaming up with Grammy-winning producer Don Was. Everything seemed to be going perfectly. But in 2024, Michael faced a terrifying health crisis. In late May, his wife Lucy had to rush him to the hospital. For weeks, he had been feeling weak and barely able to move. Things got so bad, he could no longer lift his head or walk. Doctors discovered his liver and kidneys were failing. Fans and the music world were shocked by the news, and many feared the worst. Michael later admitted that he came very close to dying during that time. After spending weeks in the hospital, followed by rehab, he started to recover. Slowly, he regained his ability to talk, walk, and even play guitar. Fans couldn't wait to see him sing again. Landow Eugene Murphy. Jr. Landow followed a different path after winning America's Got Talent in 2011. His smooth, Sinatra-inspired voice made him a fan favorite, and he quickly built a career in the jazz and pop world. In 2023, Landow decided to try something new. He released an album called I'm Not Messing Around, which was a big step away from his usual covers of classic songs. This time, he wrote every track himself, teaming up with producer Rob Hagel. The gamble paid off when the album's title song became a hit on jazz radio. By late 2023, it climbed to number 7 on the Billboard Jazz charts, proving Landau's talent wasn't limited to singing old favorites. In December 2024, Landow continued his beloved tradition of spreading holiday cheer. His Home for the Holidays tour has become a yearly highlight for fans, mixing Christmas classics with his smooth, jazzy style. This year's tour kicked off with a free concert in Tennessee and ended with a 3-night performance with the Charleston Symphony Orchestra. Landau's velvety voice paired beautifully with the orchestra, creating magical holiday moments for audiences. But the tour wasn't just about music. At each concert, Landau encouraged fans to bring toys for his Kids' Joy Toy Drive. Over the years, this tradition has brought happiness to countless children, especially in his home state of West Virginia. The Oate Dogs. The Oate Dogs became famous after winning America's Got Talent in 2012. Led by Richard and Nicholas Oate, their journey started with Richard rescuing stray dogs in Chile as a boy. Over the years, they turned their love for dogs into a spectacular show, featuring up to 10 dogs performing tricks like jumping rope, riding scooters, and even doing backflips. One of their most loved acts is a dog conga line, which always amazes the crowd. While performing in Las Vegas in 2012, they adopted 2 dogs, Kilo and Snowball, from a local shelter. This act of kindness showed how much they care about animal rescue. Their commitment to helping dogs has only grown. In 2024, they started a campaign called Paws for a Cause, working with animal shelters across the country. In just 6 months, they helped over 5,000 dogs find homes. Their shows have gotten bigger and better. In 2024 alone, they performed in 35 states, including sold-out events at Madison Square Garden and the Hollywood Bowl. Everywhere they go, audiences love their mix of heartwarming stories and incredible tricks. Nicholas even added music to their shows, releasing a Christmas album in 2013 and creating holiday-themed performances that became fan favorites. Kenichi Abina. Kenichi Abina, who won America's Got Talent in 2013, has also continued to amaze people. His mix of dance, storytelling, and illusion is like nothing else. In 2023, he teamed up with Microsoft to create Holo Move, a groundbreaking dance experience. It uses holograms, so fans can dance along with a virtual version of Kenichi. This debuted at a big tech show in Las Vegas and showed how creative Kenichi truly is. Kenichi doesn't just focus on his own work. In 2024, he mentored a dance group called Airfootworks, helping them create a routine that wowed audiences on AGT. He also achieved a personal dream that same year by performing a huge one-man show at the Tokyo Dome. Over 2 nights, more than 100,000 people watched him perform highlights from his career and brand-new routines with incredible visuals and technology. Kenichi has stayed busy with live shows, TV appearances, and viral videos. Whether he's performing or helping others shine, his passion for dance keeps him at the top. Matt Franco. Matt Franco won America's Got Talent in 2014. He made history as the first magician to win the show. Since then, his career has been nothing short of amazing. His Las Vegas show, Magic Reinvented Nightly, is a huge hit. It runs at the Link Hotel and has been so popular that it's now extended through July 2024. What makes his show special is that it's never the same. Franco changes it every night, keeping it fresh and exciting for the audience. By 2024, he had performed for over 1 million people in Las Vegas. In August, he celebrated 9 years of shows on the Strip with a special performance and a party for his team and family. Franco's achievements go far beyond the stage. In 2017, the Link renamed its theater after him, calling it the Matt Franco Theater. That same day, Las Vegas gave him a key to the Strip and declared July 10th Matt Franco Day. It's rare for someone so young to get this kind of honor, especially a magician. He's also made big appearances on TV shows like The Ellen DeGeneres Show and The Today Show. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he even performed a special socially distanced act on America's Got Talent. In 2020, Caesars Entertainment signed a new deal with him, extending his residency for 5 more years. This shows how much confidence they have in his ability to draw crowds. Franco has also earned a lot of money from his success. By 2024, his net worth had grown to $3 million. He's come a long way since his $1 million prize from AGT. Paul Zeran. Paul Zeran, the ventriloquist who won America's Got Talent in 2015, has also had an incredible journey. In 2023, he started his UK tour, Puppet Man. This was his first big tour since the COVID-19 pandemic stopped live shows. The tour features his funny puppet characters like Sam, who dreams of going solo, Albert, the cranky old man getting a divorce, and the baby, who now has a wild sense of humor. The tour visited 28 venues, including the famous Leicester Square Theatre in London. Zeran's success after AGT has been impressive. He won $1 million and had a headline residency at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas in 2016. This put him among the top entertainers in Vegas. He's also performed on global talent spin-offs like America's Got Talent, The Champions, and Britain's Got Talent, The Champions. These shows kept his act fresh and helped him gain more fans around the world. Zeran hasn't just stayed on TV, he's done tours in the US and UK with shows like All Mouth, Puppet Party, and Hands Free. One of these shows was even filmed for TV. He's also been a regular performer in the London Palladium's holiday pantomime for 8 years. This is a big deal, because it's one of Britain's most famous theatres, and being part of it shows how much people love Zeran's work. The COVID-19 pandemic was tough for Zeran. He couldn't perform indoors and had to adapt to outdoor shows. He joked about being interrupted by seagulls and Coast Guard helicopters during these gigs. Despite these challenges, Zeran found new ways to entertain and came back stronger with fresh material. Grace VanderWaal. Grace VanderWaal started her journey as the young girl with a ukulele who won America's Got Talent in 2016. Now, at 20 years old, she's ready to show the world how much she's grown. Grace recently signed with Pulse Records, and her first single under the label Call It What You Want came out on August 16, 2024. But that's not all. Her new album is set to release in spring 2025, marking a fresh chapter in her music career. Her journey hasn't been easy. Earlier in 2024, her old label, Columbia Records, dropped her. Along with the label went around 40 songs she had worked hard to create. But Grace didn't let that stop her. She started over, pouring her energy into writing new songs. Now, she's calling her upcoming album abstract and conceptual, shaped by everything she's been through. Grace is also stepping into the world of acting. Later this year, on September 27, 2024, she'll make her debut in Megalopolis, a film by legendary director Francis Ford Coppola. Grace plays Vesta Sweetwater, a pop star caught in a scandal involving fake videos of her. To keep her fans excited, Grace has been sharing acoustic versions of her new songs and clips of her songwriting process. She's even started using a mellotron, which has become her go-to instrument for creating music. With millions of fans worldwide and billions of music streams to her name, all eyes are on her comeback. Grace is ready to show that she's no longer the little girl with a ukulele. She's an artist with a story to tell. Darcy Lynn. Darcy Lynn, who won America's Got Talent in 2017, is also starting a new chapter. At just 19 years old, Darcy is stepping out of her comfort zone and into the spotlight as a singer-songwriter. Her debut single, Push Our Luck, came out on February 5, 2024. The song is inspired by her first love and the idea of taking risks, and it's clear that Darcy is taking one herself by leaving her puppets behind for now. Earlier this year, Darcy surprised everyone during her appearance on America's Got Talent Fantasy League. Instead of performing with her puppets, she sang an original song all on her own. This bold move showed she's serious about her music career, but she hasn't forgotten her roots. Darcy still includes ventriloquism in her live shows, blending her past talent with her new passion for music. Darcy has been writing songs for years, especially during the pandemic when her live shows were canceled. She's used songwriting to express her feelings and work through tough times. Now, her music reflects her journey from being a child star to figuring out life as a young adult. Shin Lim. Shin Lim amazed the world in 2018 when he won America's Got Talent. His smooth moves and unbelievable card tricks left everyone stunned. After winning, he started his own show in Las Vegas called Limitless at the Palazzo Theater. Over the years, nearly 1 million people have watched him perform more than 800 shows. The show became such a hit that in June 2024, it was announced that Limitless would move to a bigger theater, with a new version of the show starting in October 2024. Shin didn't stop at Las Vegas. In 2023, he returned to the AGT stage for Season 18. He performed an amazing routine set to Sting's Shape of My Heart. At one point, he moved cards in a way that formed a giant red heart, and then he flipped them over to reveal the words, "Good luck, semi-finalists." The audience and judges couldn't believe their eyes. But Shin's path to success wasn't always easy. He once admitted he almost gave up on magic. This makes his story even more inspiring. He didn't quit, even when things got tough. He's also always improving. For example, he now performs with Colin Cloud, a mentalist who adds even more mystery to Shin's shows. Cody Lee. Cody Lee's story is just as amazing. He won America's Got Talent in 2019 and has been inspiring people ever since. Cody was born blind and has autism, but he has a special gift. He can hear a song once and play it perfectly. This incredible talent has made him a star and a symbol of hope for so many. Since winning AGT, Cody has been performing regularly in Las Vegas, including at the Luxor as part of America's Got Talent Presents Superstars Live. People love his soulful voice and his piano skills. He has also released 2 original songs, Miracle and Hello World, showing he's not just a performer, but also a creator. In 2023, Cody returned to AGT for the All-Stars finale, where he performed David Bowie's Heroes. His voice filled the room, and the audience was moved to tears. Judge Howie Mandel called Cody a hero, while Heidi Klum said he shines so bright. That night, Cody proved he wasn't just a winner. He was a legend. One of the most exciting moments of Cody's career came during the same finale. He teamed up with Light Balance Kids, a dance group with glowing costumes. Together, they performed Avicii's Wake Me Up. Cody started the song on the piano, singing with all his heart. Then Light Balance Kids joined in, lighting up the stage with their incredible moves. His mother, Tina Lee, shared that his AGT victory changed perceptions about people with disabilities. She said, "When Cody won, it felt like the whole world won. He's shown that anything is possible, no matter what." Brandon Leake. Brandon Leake, the spoken word poet who won America's hearts in 2020 during America's Got Talent Season 15, has been on a remarkable journey. After his historic win, his life became a whirlwind. Over the next 4 years, he performed more than 500 shows across 37 states and 12 countries. captivating over 1.2 million people. But the intense pace took its toll. On April 17, 2024, during a performance in Tokyo, Lee collapsed from exhaustion and had to spend 3 days in the hospital. This was a wake-up call for him. In July 2024, Lee shared an emotional post on Instagram, explaining his decision to take a break. "I've been running on empty for too long," he wrote. "It's time to refill my creative well and reconnect with my roots." Fans and industry insiders were shocked, sparking conversations about the pressures reality show winners face. Even during his break, Lee hasn't stayed out of the spotlight completely. In August 2024, he appeared with his family in a Dasani water commercial aired during the Super Bowl. This 60-second ad made headlines, not only because it was beautifully done, but also because Lee reportedly earned $2.5 million, one of the highest paychecks ever for a poet in a commercial. Lee is also using his time off to work on 2 exciting poetry books. One is called Echoes of Silence, where he dives deep into the struggles of fame and finding his identity after his AGT win. The second, American Verses, is a collaborative project featuring poems written with people he met on his tours. Dustin Tavella. Dustin Tavella, who won America's Got Talent in 2021, is wowing audiences in his own way. He has a hit magic show called Now I See in Branson, Missouri. It was supposed to run for 6 months, but because every single show sells out, it's now been extended through 2025. Dustin's show isn't like regular magic shows. He uses holograms and technology to make it more exciting. In one trick, he teleports someone from the audience to the Eiffel Tower, where they even interact with people in Paris. Critics love the show, calling it a mix of magic and high-tech wonder. Tech companies have noticed his creativity too. There's even talk of a $50 million deal to bring his show to virtual reality, so people can experience it at home. Along with his success on stage, Dustin is doing a lot of good. In July 2024, he'll perform at a big charity event in Texas called Hope Rising 2024. Half the people who buy tickets will also get a custom magic trick video from him, which has created a lot of buzz. Dustin is also working on something completely new, a giant escape room in Las Vegas. He's partnering with legendary magician David Copperfield to create Houdini's Legacy, the biggest escape room in the world. It's packed with over 100 puzzles and magic tricks and is set to open on Halloween 2024. On top of all that, Dustin has written a children's book series called The Magic of Kindness. The first book comes out in December 2024, and it includes an app that makes the pictures come alive with magical effects. The book is already a huge hit in pre-orders, with 250,000 copies sold before it's even released. The Mayas. The Mayas, a group of talented women dancers from Lebanon, amazed everyone with their breathtaking performances on America's Got Talent. In 2022, they made history as the first Lebanese act to win the show, inspiring millions around the world. This victory wasn't just about talent. It showed the world the power of their culture and hard work. After the win, they didn't slow down. In January 2023, they performed alongside Beyoncé at the grand opening of Atlantis the Royal in Dubai. Sharing the stage with such a huge star took their fame to a whole new level. Led by their choreographer, Nadim Cherfan, the Mayas continued to push boundaries. They surprised fans at the Realm Festival in October 2022 with a performance to the Bollywood hit Chikni Chameli. This mix of Indian and Lebanese styles proved their ability to connect different cultures through dance. Their biggest moment came in August 2024 when they debuted Kumi in Beirut. This show, featuring over 70 dancers, was a tribute to their home city. Despite Lebanon's economic struggles, the Mayas used their platform to bring hope and pride to their people. Their growing fan base, with over 590,000 Instagram followers, shows how far their message has reached. Even when they returned to AGT for the Season 18 finale in 2023, they reminded the world that their journey was only beginning. Adrien Stoa. Adrien Stoa and his border collie, Hurricane, captured the hearts of millions during America's Got Talent in 2023. Their incredible bond and carefully choreographed performances wowed both the judges and the audience. Winning the competition was a dream come true, but Adrien remained humble and down to earth. After their big victory, he joked that the first thing on their agenda was to go for a long walk and catch up on some much-needed rest. Staying true to his light-hearted promise, Adrien used part of their $1 million prize to buy a small flock of sheep for Hurricane. This allowed her to embrace her natural herding instincts and enjoy the activities she was bred for. Adrien also used their fame to promote animal welfare and pet adoption. In December 2023, they visited a Los Angeles shelter where Hurricane amazed the audience with her herding techniques and tricks, while Adrien spoke about responsible pet ownership. Their efforts earned Adrien the Positive Impact Award in February 2024, recognizing his dedication to animal advocacy. While Hurricane continued to be a loyal and talented companion, Adrien took the lead in championing causes like pet adoption and the importance of rescue animals. Richard Goodall. Richard Goodall, a school janitor from Indiana, became an unlikely star in 2024 during AGT's 19th season. At 55 years old, his soulful singing and humble personality won over the audience. When he won the show on September 18, 2024, he became the first singer to take the title in 5 years. Despite his new fame, Richard stayed loyal to his roots. He went back to his job at West Vigo High School, where he's worked for over 20 years. His decision touched the hearts of many, showing his down-to-earth nature. Richard used part of his $1 million prize to create a scholarship fund for students at his school. The fund helps kids pursuing careers in the arts or custodial work, giving back to the community that supported him. His music career also took off. In November 2024, he released his first song, Mop Bucket Blues, a fun and soulful track about his journey from janitor to star. The song became a hit, climbing the charts and gaining millions of streams. Richard also started performing live, including opening for AGT judge Howie Mandel in December 2024. Even with his new success, Richard hasn't forgotten where he came from. He plans to keep working as a janitor while balancing concerts and new opportunities. For him, the school is more than a job, it's family. In his own words, the stage might be my new home, but this place will always be my heart. Richard's story is proof that with determination and kindness, dreams can come true.